Hey guys, I'm sharing this video for News Now Ninja and Political Trans Tribune. They not only are putting in the work in Texas, but just came out to Cali last week to audit. Their links are in the description. Please go over to their channels, subscribe, and tell them News Now California sent you, and I'll see you over in the comments section. This video shows many things. First and foremost, it shows that the sheriff and his department in Ozona, Texas are dirty as dirt can be. Failure to identify, demanding ID with no PC, and the list continues. Watch the video and see how these public officials disrespect the public and try to violate their rights.
All right, y'all. Ozona, Texas. This is Crockett County. The Crockett County statue. Be sure you are right and then go ahead. Here you go. If y'all would like to read this, go ahead and freeze frame that, pause it and check it out. Let's go see about this sheriff's department. Coordinator, you gotta start working on your cardio, brother. We got some older pictures. Wow. Seems like a pretty homemade diagram of inside of here. Library. Around here, it looks as if tax office. It's really dark down here. It's the tax office. Department of Treasury. County Treasurer. And PD. But like, does anybody work here?
There's somebody sitting up here. I don't have my light. I can't see me.
Yeah, I got you. Here's a printing room.
Yeah. Justice of the Peace.
County Attorney.
County Clerk.
Alright. Well, hey, we haven't got a bunch of screaming and yelling. Let's go interact with somebody.
There's somebody sitting in this room, this office here. There's the door. County Judge right there.
Let's go in. It's a public lobby, right? Public.
Yeah.
Oh, it's locked.
He's gonna come to this door. Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Fine, here we go.
Man, we were just we're traveling and stopping by to check out y'all's little town here.
Well, good. Suffocating with this mask on, rebreathing CO2. I know, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
There's line in there. I'll be glad to get rid of them.
Seems like I don't really like to answer a lot of questions, but I do tours of government buildings.
Why are you asking me something if you can't? I can't ask you.
Well, I mean, sir,
can ask.
you work for us, and so we like to come and make face with those that we employ in our cities. And I would like if you could help me with a little bit of questions here.
What do you got?
I was just trying to figure out, do you know what year the city or town was established?
Yeah, 1891.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
And like, y'all know what the population is around here?
About 3,500, 4,000.
And do y'all, are y'all having, you know, any kind of large effects due to COVID and
We have
the,
had.
yeah? Because I noticed the building's kind of quiet. There's not a lot going on.
Not a lot going on. People
Are you
watching.
Judge Deaton?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good to meet you, Judge.
Nice to meet you, Judge. I'm James.
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
And
meet
this
you.
is my colleague. We go around and we just film government facilities and make contact and try to make face with those people that work for the cities, because there's a lot of people unable to travel.
Yeah.
And communicate with the people that are helping run our cities and stuff like that. So my followers just like to see how we are treated when we try to come and talk and just ask a couple questions. And I think you did a great job, man. I really appreciate you. You almost walked away from me. It was a.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, when somebody comes up here with cameras, you kind of like to know who you're talking to.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's the only thing I do. I ask people if they're recording me.
Yeah.
You know, I like to know that, and I like to know what, you know, who they are.
For sure.
Would you be surprised how many people, whenever we exercise our legal right and our Constitution protected activity to not identify, they go nuts.
Yeah. So we're just making sure everything's.
The only thing I like to do, I mean, you know who I am, and I like to know who I'm talking to. I mean, it doesn't make any difference who it is.
Yeah, I'm Andrew James.
Yeah. And where are y'all from?
Texas.
I'm from Texas. I'm born and raised in Texas. I can tell you that. I don't like to give a lot of personal information because, unfortunately, there is a lot of corruption in the police force these days, and there's a lot of corruption within our government walls. And so, for me to give out my private information when I do what I do would be a risk at me for retaliation.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing about it is we have a nice little small town here, and we have very few little problems at all.
Awesome.
I like it. I like the statue out there. I've never heard that quote. I've
Make
never
sure you're
learned that
right
in
to go
history.
ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We make sure we're right in what we're doing, and then we go ahead.
That's right.
And you passed, man. Y'all did it. You didn't freak out. You didn't call no cops on me, man. I'll call you a pass, and I'm not going to bother you, man. I'm going to let you get.
That's not what we're about.
Okay. Well, there are. You'd be
We're here for the
surprised.
people. I
Go-
mean, and I know who elected me.
I'll send y'all an email here soon with my link so you can look it up, and you can see the way some people act, and it's really sad when people exercise their rights and they're attacked over it. We literally get attacked, and so.
Judge, I call this a pass.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You have a blessed day at work, brother.
You bet.
All right. So far, they did good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna call somebody. What's this building? All right, guys. This is the Senior District Judge, Brock Jones. Are you Brock Jones?
No.
Oh, well, who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a recorder.
You're not recording, right?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I'd rather you not. We have stuff in here. We're renovating a...
Oh, well, I definitely won't get anything that's private. I'm here to tour this building and make sure that my rights to record are respected. Okay.
All right, bye.
And who are you?
I'm the court administrator.
The court administrator?
Yeah, I'm working right now.
Okay, thank you so much. Rude? All right. All right. There's some kind of way. Some kind of way. Well, it looks like this whole place is tore up, guys. They're re-renovating, so I'm guessing it's moving to a different spot. Well, that's pretty much it. There's not much but that. Let's go.
I'm local.
Let's go check out upstairs.
I'm Texas local. That's local. Anywhere in Texas is local. Well, I can't really say right now. It's going to be on YouTube. That's public record. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
This lady closed the door on me.
Really?
Yeah. She said, I'm working, and closed the door. She said she doesn't want to be filmed. There's not much over there. They'll be renovating all that stuff. All right, ladies, gentlemen. Ooh. Ooh. Check this out. This is nice. Super nice. All right, well, this is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. I declare all First Amendment auditors not guilty.
Hey, a win. We have a win. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
She asked, is this going on TV? I said, "Oh, you-"
Yeah, I heard her.
She's like, you know, weird about that. And I let her know. There's no expectation of privacy. Look.
Overall, though, guys, this place is doing pretty okay. The people are a little camera shy, but
That's normal. That's why we do what we do, to make it normal for people to have cameras pointing in every direction. Everybody, a camera pointing in every direction. One of those 2 days to have a camera.
These guys get a pass. You passed. You did a good job. Even though you closed the door on me, which was kind of a little weird, but y'all passed.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, you worked for the public, right? I was just trying to speak with you and
And I did.
do a little verbiage. I know, but you also followed up by closing the door in my
You
face.
created privacy. That's how to do it instead of trying to shut somebody down.
Who are y'all?
We're the public.
Where are we the people?
Well, you take care of them. Y'all
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
Oh. That's what you think about the public?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now whoever the lady is in there is not very nice. Hey! Right here. No.
I need to see your ID.
Please step back.
Need to see your
Step
ID.
back, sir.
I need to see your ID.
You don't get my idea. I haven't committed a crime.
What crime have we committed?
Let me tell you something.
What crime did we commit?
You're not furnishing me your ID.
I have
your
not.
ID.
3802 states I only need to show my ID if I'm being lawfully arrested.
Are you gonna give me your ID?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I need ID.
I need to know what crime you're suspecting me of
We
committing,
got a
because if
call.
you arrest me, let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
Whoa,
Let me
whoa,
talk.
whoa.
Whoa. Let me talk. Let me talk. Whenever you arrest me for not having committed a crime, I'm going to attach my hip to your hip for decades to come. Now let me tell you something. Texas
Because we
Texas
are law
3802.
abiders.
Okay, wait.
We follow the law.
Texas 3802, yes or no? Okay.
If
Texas
you
3802,
violate my
sir.
rights today, y'all are going to be
Sir,
in
I'm
trouble.
gonna educate you, sir.
What?
I don't know.
This is First Amendment right.
Texas
This is First
3802.
Amendment right. He's a preacher. You know he's a preacher.
My name is Good Citizen.
He's a preacher. You're going to arrest a preacher? Y'all are live to the internet right now. I hope you understand that this is an audit. You are being tested. And if you fail, y'all are going to be sued. This little small town's going to be sued if y'all mess up right now. Do you really want to be part of that? What's your name and badge number? Sir, what's your name and badge number?
Badge number 88.
88, thank you. Can you please de-escalate this officer? He's tripping out. You can't run up and say, give me your ID. This isn't Nazi Germany.
Texas 3802. Look it up.
Sir, this isn't Nazi Germany. You can't just ask for ID. You can't just force ID. Show me your ID and I'll show you mine. Let me see your ID and I'll show you mine.
Name and ID.
What is your name and badge number?
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Sir, I need your name and badge number. Am I going to be arrested if I don't give you my ID? Okay, so under threat of arrest, I'm going to give you my ID. But no, I'm going to see you in court for forcing my ID under threat of arrest. This is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't ID?
I'm afraid.
You want to do you really want to violate my Fourth Amendment right? I'll give it to you, but I'm going to take you to court.
Yes. We're going to own you.
You don't care?
Own everything you own. Do you understand that?
You came up to us hostile.
No,
Let him de-escalate him and then come back and talk to us like a man.
Hey, social distance. Back up.
If you can articulate what law I have broken. I need you to articulate what law I have broken. Articulate what law I have broken. And you do not need to know my name. I am a private citizen. I work for the people. I have my lawyer watching you right now.
Constitutional protected activity.
But I need your ID.
You don't need my ID unless I've been lawfully arrested. 3802, Texas 3802.
My name is James. Do you feel better?
Need my name, my ID,
Nothing.
unless
That's
I've been
it.
Lawfully arrested.
I haven't broken a law, sir. What are you going to book me under? Disorderly?
He's the supervisor.
Well, I haven't been disorderly. You came up to us barking orders.
The county attorney here. I need to speak with the county attorney. I need your supervisor.
I need the sheriff. Call the
Who's your
sheriff.
supervisor?
Call the sheriff now.
Where the
I
chair
need
might-
sheriff.
Call the sheriff now.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is, your name is defendant.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That's the name that you
It's
have.
gonna be.
Defendant. I want the sheriff here right now.
Right now.
I'll sit here and wait.
I'll sit here and wait. Call the sheriff.
Okay, let me have your name, your last name.
Where is he? I don't see no sheriff.
Right over here. There's the sheriff.
Where's the sheriff? How you doing, sheriff? This officer just came up to me telling me I have to give him an ID. I haven't broken a law.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Yeah, I know, but you're trying to find out if I've broken a law.
Without them interfering.
What's that?
Will you have them back up just a little bit so we can talk without them?
That officer is escalating the situation. I don't feel safe next to him.
Step over
Thank you, sir.
Okay, what's the problem?
Okay, the problem is these officers do not know the Bill of Rights, and they do not know that they cannot arrest us for no cause. There has to be a lawful reason to arrest us before we ID. And I have to be lawfully arrested in order to show my ID.
3802 states that I only have to give my identification if I'm being lawfully arrested. Go read the law book.
Now, we almost own your
This is
person.
what I do for a living.
I almost had to give him my ID under threat of arrest.
Yeah, he said he would arrest me if I don't give him my
He
ID.
jumps out of his
That's a
qualified
violation of the
immunity.
Fourth Amendment. Sorry.
He jumps out of his qualified
Violation of the Fourth
immunity
Amendment.
at that point.
This punk here.
This is what we do. This is why we do this. We show this to the whole country. That our
You're gonna be famous
country
tomorrow.
is being slowly rolled into tyranny because people have no idea what the Bill of Rights are. He's saying that because they called and said, I'm disturbing peace. How did I do that? By filming? No.
You can't
Supreme
deem
Court
this-
already said that I can't be disturbing peace by
A constitutionally
engaged
protected
by
activity.
constitutionally protected activity.
Yes.
I'm a little bit elevated right now because of that crap. Okay? Now,
Well, let's
So for what reason are we being forced to give ID under threat of arrest? That is a violation of the Fourth Amendment rights. I have the right of my person's papers and effects, and it would be a pure violation of that if you snatch my ID when I've broken no law. This is not Nazi Germany.
we're elevated because
He came up yelling at me.
I'm the one
Tyranny.
I know, but now you get to deal with the repercussions that your officer caused.
You want to talk to me?
What I'm saying though is when you have people that work like this for you, this is what you have to
Talk
deal
to
with.
me without yelling at me.
De-escalate.
That's all you got to do.
I would like to be able to film and practice my First Amendment right in public without being harassed by this.
Quit pointing your finger at people.
He's the one guilty.
You're talking to me right now.
I'm talking to.
What's his
Talking to me.
name?
You're directly to
We
me.
won't point fingers.
He never even told me his name and
Don't point
ID.
fingers, We'll get a name. What's your name, sir?
See?
You don't
That's
have to.
failure
You're
to
my
an
public
ID.
servant. You put that badge on, you don't have rights. You have duties.
That's failure.
You have duties.
It's part of
and
you.
you have limitations.
Yes,
You
I
don't
want to
have
film and be
rights.
left alone.
Film what you want.
Okay, and then tell him to leave me alone.
Film what you want as long as you don't bother people.
Learn the
Think
First
what you
Amendment. You're not getting my ID.
want. Film what you want and go on.
This is public property.
Go on.
If I have the right to go, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay,
If I'm
right?
ready to leave town, I'll send you an email and identify.
Don't run up and threaten to arrest people. No, the chief already spoke with us. I want to talk to you. You're a tyrant. Get out of here. No, I will never take my camera off of you. You're a tyrant.
I'm gonna point this camera in public wherever I want to.
You're a tyrant. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. If y'all would leave me alone and let me get the rest of my film, then there would be no issues.
Sir,
I need his name and badge number so I can file a formal complaint. What is his name and badge number so I can file a formal complaint?
Or about what?
About trying to force me to give an ID. He said he was going to arrest me. He threatened to put me in a cage if I didn't give him my papers like a Nazi soldier.
If you keep yelling at me, you will be arrested.
Well, that's
Don't yell
freedom
at
of
me.
speech.
I'm not yelling at
This
you.
is freedom of speech.
But no, it's not freedom of speech to come yelling.
I have freedom of speech.
You're not going to be yelling at me.
Do you have a decibel meter to say that I'm being too loud?
It bothers me. It is That's all you need to
It
know.
bothers us.
It bothers me that this Nazi guy is trying to run up and force me to give him papers.
You're not getting my ID.
What is your identification, sir? I need it now to file a complaint.
Do and move on.
I need his name and identification number.
You don't have
I
to.
need his name and identification number. You're failing to identify? You're failing to identify. That's part of your procedure to identify yourself when you come in contact with the public.
It's not part of our.
Yeah, but you stepped down real quick, didn't you? From give me your ID or you go to jail. You stepped down real quick,
And it's
didn't you?
also Texas 3802 law.
This is what it looks like when people know their rights.
Demand ID from me unless I'm lawfully arrested for having committed a
You're gonna end up on the wrong side of history acting like that.
Right now, there's none.
No, there's no victim. There's nobody hurt. There's no bodily harm. There's no harm.
No laws broken.
Go film, but when somebody tells you...
Oh, listen, this song changed.
I am not an indentured servant. I can point this camera anywhere I want it. It's my private.
If I want to film here all day, I will.
Your family bled their blood to protect.
I'm gonna film here all day if y'all want to act like this.
All right, I'm gonna go film.
Go film what you want.
Okay, please leave us. Leave us alone.
Walk away, Johnny.
You're free to stay there, I'm free to stay here.
Okay, well then we'll stand here and look at each other.
You go film what you want to film.
I don't feel safe walking away from y'all. I would like for y'all to leave so I can leave.
Am I free to go?
Walking away from you neither.
Why? I don't have a gun. You all got guns. I got a camera.
Am I free
What
to
are you
go?
afraid of? If you're afraid of a guy with a camera, turn in your badge.
You're free to go.
I'm free to stay then.
If you're afraid of a guy with a camera, turn in your badge. If you're afraid of a guy with a camera, turn in your badge. And if you're afraid of a guy with a camera, get the hell out of here. Because nobody likes that, man.
Things don't get escalated.
Things aren't. What are you trying to reach for your phone for? Things have already been escalated by this tyrant.
Just go and do what you got to do.
Now you're gonna make a funny face like you weren't a tyrant. You didn't get my ID though, did you?
You didn't get hurt neither, did you?
Yeah, but I'm gonna because he works for the people. Are you the sheriff?
What you got to do?
Hey, do you know this officer's name and ID? He's failing to identify.
Can I get your badge number, Mr. Cook?
Go and do what you got to do.
I am. I'm asking
I'm
Mr.
getting
Cook for
identification.
my
What I have to do is go file a complaint on that officer now.
Go find a complaint.
I need his name and badge number.
So you go find it.
So you're not going to give me the name and badge number as the sheriff.
No, I'm not going to give you anything.
Wow, now there's going to be a complaint put on you.
That's all we need. All right, we'll see you on court.
Yep. You fucked up today, man.
Have a good day. God bless you.
God does bless me. He blessed me with a hey, nothing to try and help us to do what I'm doing.
Didn't get no ID though, did he? Didn't get no ID though, did he?
Tyrants, that's why we do what we do right there.